Hey guys, Coach Brooks here. Hey, real quick, I asked a question about, what's the most common type of injury? I said low back, hamstring, things like that. The number one common injury, okay, this is what I found up online, from a bunch of different medical sites, was the ankle. All right. Why do you think the ankle's so prevalent? Well, it's because, we walk on it, we move on it, we do all these things on it, but also we weaken it. Now, I've gotten in discussions with people who don't believe that shoes are a major cause of our weakness of our ankles. It is a huge problem, especially with the shoes of today. Everybody loves these shoes that look good. They think they feel good and all this kind of stuff. And I know people go get orthotics and things put in. That's not how the human body was designed. It's not how it's made. So when you do these things, what are you doing? You're throwing it off. As everybody knows who hears me speak, I'm all about this natural way of getting back to our roots. Okay. I don't believe in all these prescriptions and all this medication that is actually causing probably more harm than actually good. I believe in the natural way, the way God intended us to live. Okay. We got back to eating like that, living like that. We'd probably live much better, longer, and healthier lives. Throwing in some of our modern stuff that we know, but the majority of it has to get back to that point. And the ankle is one of them. These shoes that we wear today, because they're not designed the way they're supposed to be, have weakened at it. But not only that, when we do hurt our ankles, we open ourselves up to other problems. Okay. I talk about fascia. Fascia is our electrical current. It runs underneath the body, connects us all together. Okay. When that's not firing correctly because there's some kind of adhesion in it or something blocking it, you're going to have problems and it's going to be misfires that come out. Okay. And what's a misfire? Misfire doesn't allow this muscle to work properly up the chain. So if that's not working properly, I could have knee issues, I could have hip issues, but it could be stemming right from the bottom of your foot or your ankle. Okay. I always talk about this. Where the pain is, the problem usually never is. That's what we have to start looking at. So ankle's the answer, okay, that I posted. That's the major one that causes most people get injured with. And I know why people are going to say, well, it's unstable, it's this and that. Well, then let's make it stable. Let's make it stronger. Let's make it more stiff, not immobile, but stiff when it goes to do plows and running and all that kind of stuff. It has to be stiff and make it stronger. And then start working on the fascia, especially on the bottom of the foot, and watch what we can start to do and maybe start to eliminate a lot of this stuff. But I also tell people, get out and train barefoot, or at least with the minimalist shoe. And I'll show that in another video what mine looks like. But that's what we need to start doing. All right, reach out, questions, concerns. Have a blessed day.